What up there, guys? This is Jugget82, and this is a video I really didn't want to do, but it's something I want to just kind of get off my chest. It's a situation where might get a lot of thumbs downs or whatever on this video, but I really don't care. But it's just an opinion about, to me, a person that I don't know personally, but I know from the entertainment world, and that is comedian Bill Cosby. The Cos. One of the true iconic comedians of our generation. Bill Cosby, to me, is a funny man. I've loved the Cosby Show. I've seen the live shows, the comedy shows, stand up and whatnot. But this is really falling on, and I think you guys know if you have seen the news and so forth about the allegations of rape and so forth as it relates to the different people coming out of the closet stating that Bill Cosby did things to him. Now, I am a person that is 100% against rape or anything dealing with just disrespecting the person's space. But I'm looking at some of this stuff on the internet. I'm looking at some of the articles and I'm looking at some of the interviews, and I'm starting to scratch my head. First of all, most of these women who have come out with the allegations that Bill Cosby molested them, raped them, and so forth have, now, trust me, rape is something that's very strong, and especially for someone, because I've watched a lot of Law and Order, and I noticed that if it comes to a situation of someone being raped, they're ashamed of it in a sense, and maybe they would not want to let the whole world know what happened to them and so forth. But I kind of scratch my head about the situation of the accusations coming out. Literally, some of these allegations are 30 and 40 years back, and it makes me kind of question some things. I was looking at the anchor. Let me get his name right. Let me go click on here real quick because I don't want to deter anyone's the words and so forth. Don Lemon is a CNN anchor who does the news on CNN. He basically was talking to this woman about how she was basically forced to give oral sex. Basically, it went like this. Can I ask you this because, and please, I don't mean to be mean or cruel or whatnot. She said, yes. He said, why didn't you take a defense to what was happening when you basically lied? Basically, she lied to Mr. Cosby. This is alleged now that she had a disease or so forth. Um, Basically, he was saying, why didn't she, bite his tallywhacker pretty much? And this is her rebuttal to the question. Now, when this happened, she was around 19 years old. This is roughly probably 30 some years ago. Uh, um, I was kind of stoned at the time, and quite honestly, didn't think even to enter my mind. Now I wish I would. Okay, this is the thing that it's not funny, but it's kind of fucked up. I was kind of stoned at the time, so it really didn't bank into my mind to bite his penis. Question marks. There are a whole bunch of allegations that have all of a sudden come out now when Bill Cosby has been kind of like making somewhat of a resurgence or a comeback. NBC recently decided to pull the plug on a new sitcom with Bill Cosby. He was supposed to be doing something with Netflix and NBC Universal as it relates to doing a comedy, kind of like comedy show, stand-up comedy. This was because of the generated success that he had on the Comedy Central comedy thing he did. Now, here comes a celebrity, Janice Dickinson. And if you guys know, the quote unquote first supermodel. Now, Janice Dickinson, I've seen her on America's Top Model. I've seen her on a bunch of celebrity reality shows. And I've seen her, the way she is very outburst, the way she acts and lewd, and being a person. that's older you would think would be more mature and so forth. Now, I don't know her personally, just like I don't know Bill Cosby personally. But she said in 1982, which is roughly about 32, 33 years ago, that Bill Cosby had sexually assaulted her or raped her. This is the thing that kind of makes me scratch my head about that also. Why all of a sudden, and you are a person that's in the main light, the main, you know, why has this, all of a sudden, this has become, Bill Cosby raped me? You are a celebrity, first of all. You've been in the spotlight for years. You've seen this man do TV shows. You've seen this man do stand-up comedy acts. You've seen this person do all these different things. Why all of a sudden now would you sit there and come out with these allegations? What the basic point of this is I'm trying to say is I don't know what to say about the situation in general, but I kind of find it kind of discrediting for some of these allegations that Bill Cosby, who's 77 years old, by the way, would do this kind of stuff. That's not to say that it's not permissible that he didn't do it, but at the same time, it's kind of weird that all these allegations would just start to come out the woodwork now. It also makes me question some of the things that you see in quote unquote Hollywood or entertainment, where you find some things that are not quote unquote right. Trust me, this is not a stab at anything because I've recently found out that the father from the show Seven Heaven, basically he admitted to child molestation, basically. And I was shocked to hear that. And that's like I say, people and human beings are human beings through and through. We all have our dirt. We all make our mistakes. We all do things that can be considered unjust. And my whole thing is, hopefully, most of the information will come out to light. Personally, I am a huge Bill Cosby fan. If you guys have seen a couple of my videos on my channel, I like to do Bill Cosby impressions and so forth. And I just would like to just know when this situation comes to full circle and comes to full light, where do you guys stand at this point? Do y'all feel that he did it? He's a dirty bastard. He should have never did this. He's not America's favorite dad and this and that. Or do you feel that most of these people that are bringing out these allegations are wanting money or some kind of publicity? Because just like I say, this stuff happened all these years ago and all of a sudden it comes out. But yeah, this is Jugget 82. Hoping you guys have a good one. Signing off.